Hi guys, it's Michelle with Salem Does Yarn. We are heading to the Renaissance Fair. I'm going to try and get some knitting done, and I'm going to bring you guys along the way. Um, don't know how much I'm going to post today, but we'll see at the end of the week. Thanks. Hi guys, it's me again. I didn't do any recording like yesterday. It was Sunday. And I didn't get very much done on Saturday. Turns out car knitting is not for me. About an hour in, just after the clip that I filmed, I started getting really dizzy, getting headaches, so I decided to stop there because I did not want to feel miserable all day Saturday because we didn't leave until 8 o'clock. Ignore the noise in the background. The lizard's about to jump down. Yeah, that's my big lizard. Okay, so what we got done dropping needles. So what we got done yesterday, we put little arms and legs on this guy. This guy will get wings, similar to the fairy wings that I made for my own costume. So if I can get a picture will be somewhere. I don't do very much at video editing, unfortunately, so you guys get what you get. I'm sorry. We got arms and legs in this guy. We got arms and legs, but did not tie in ends on this guy. This guy's been sitting in my closet waiting for arms and legs for over a year. I've got a couple that I'm trying to finish up. I've got 2 craft fairs in July, which is the most I've ever done in 1 month. Like big craft fairs. I'm excited. So this little guy's tummy glows in the dark. Speaking of glowing in the dark, we got an order for my little firefly friend. He also glows in the dark, and we're gonna package him. But first, one of the things I like to do is I like to put a little freebie flower that kind of matches in everyone's packages whenever I can. So we're going to use some glow-in-the-dark yarn. We're going to see if we can cut that. Glow-in-the-dark yarn and make a little rose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. 25, and then just single crochet back through. Now, I don't know who does this. I think it looks cleaner, and if I want to add more later, that's why I do it. But if I can get, I have stuff all over my desk. I crochet into these bumps along the top so that the bottom continues to look like the little V stitches. And you guys are probably like, what? She crochets? I do crochet. I don't put a lot of crochet content. It's not the easiest on the wrists. I find knitting is much more like easy on the wrists, even though I'm juggling more needles. So all of my plushies are knit. I don't know if you can see the difference there. This little guy's knit. Again, ignore all the background noise. Ignore that my background is super messy. We're working on it. I unfortunately still live with my mom. So student loans and all that. I just cannot afford to live on my own right now. And this is my second job, so any orders, coffee donations, I think I have a link in my coffee. We're fundraising for some new camera stuff. Right now I'm recording on my phone, which is why the consistency might not be great. But I'm hoping next paycheck, like my other job paycheck, to get a cheap camera to start filming on that, and then we're going to fundraise for a really nice camera so that I can keep this going, so I can do some tutorials. I have a couple tutorials up already, but I would love to do some more tutorials. My nose is itchy again because I'm working with cotton, and for some reason when I work with cotton, it sheds a lot. It's also a killer. I do not enjoy cotton very much. But the glow-in-the-dark yarn only comes in a couple colors. So we're gonna finish off this row. Also ignore like the jet plane sound in the background. That is my fan for my bunny rabbit. We're in currently a heat warning, so I'm trying to keep him as cool as possible. Sing crochet. No dicky. So the hair's awful. It's all good. Oh, look at the one I got at the Renaissance Fair. Look how cute. It's precious. I've got another one. I love them. They're little alligator clips. I thought they were super adorable. I got a whole bunch of stuff at the Renaissance Fair. That orangish bag right there. It's a Zodiac bag, and I thought it was super cute. Next, we're gonna do 5 double crochet into this first hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The lizard is stompy behind me because the door is closed, but he has to stay in here for a little while I go run some errands. Slip stitch into the next one, and then 5 again. I've got a doctor's appointment, and then I want to run some errands. I would like you guys shift over here, ignore my to get calendar, like one of those dry erase board calendars. Shifting again, don't get motion sick, ignore the chickens. Dry erase boards to put up a calendar. 3, 4, 5. Now I work the next 6 days straight at my other job, so I don't know how much recording I'm getting done. We had 3 people take vacation at the same time, so it's just me. Excuse me, sir. Look at that. Also, ignore the yarn on the wall. That's a lot of yarn. I'm working through it. But we had 3 people take vacation at the same time, so it's just me and my boss. All of this week. 3, 4, 5. I look like a bum today. I'm tired. I'm still tired from Saturday. It was 9 hours of walking up and down hills at Renaissance Fair, which I loved, but exhausting. I'm quite tired. But let me show you guys. So this is my plans. I've got 2 craft fairs. You see this? Plans for 1. This is just my small items. This isn't even big items. So that's 1, and then the week before, that's my plans for that one. I'm hoping this shows. Okay. My handwriting's awful. Sorry about that. and I've got very little of it done. So I know that during the week, I work at the mall is not very busy, so I'm hoping to get some of that done. I'm almost done with all of the frogs. I have eight-ish done, and I need 15, so I'm hoping to get that done today and tomorrow. But who knows? 2, 3, 4, 5. We're trying to get 5 big petals. That's the ideal. We're at 4. This yarn does not pull out of the skein very well. And I also have to order more. Because unfortunately my local Joann's went out of business when they were shutting down a whole bunch of Joann's. It's Joann. Yeah. But anyway. So it went out of business. My next closest one is an hour and a half away. They were the only one in the area that stocked these Lion brand, the glowing. This is what I use to do all of my glowing stuff. I recently got a Chanel one I want to try out, or polyester, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's the same thing. But I want to make bigger ones. 3, 4, 5. But yeah, all of my glow-in-the-dark stuff has to be ordered now. We have 5 big petals. We're going to go to medium-sized pillow. Not pillows, petals. This is a half double crochet. You only do 4 half double crochet in each. 2. Cotton yarn is so splitty. I work with acrylic or wool most of the time. Most of the time I work with acrylic because it's child friendly. Cotton is just so splitty, there's no give to it. But it's the only glow-in-the-dark stuff. They don't do like acrylic for some reason. They probably do. I have not found it though. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to try and do these vlogs weekly. So I started on Saturday at the Renaissance Fair. So this will go until Friday, and then I'll upload it, maybe, if everything works out. I don't know how much footage there will be. I don't know. I'm learning the whole editing thing. It's 4, flip. We're only doing 4 little. 5, 4 on 3. Now we're on 4. We're doing 4 medium petals. But Passionate Kelsey, I've been watching her vlogs, and I just really enjoy them, and I think I can contribute, and so I'm going to try doing that. I also want to eventually try some challenges. It's really hard to do challenges with another job. This was my full-time job for quite a while, but like 3 years. Student loans and a whole bunch of life stuff happened, and so I had to get a second job. My second job was very easy. I work with a lottery machine, customer service at the mall. So I have a lot of downtime. I'm able to knit at my job, which is very nice, considering I have something like 400, 500 plushies to make in the next month. Next, we're doing single crochet, 4 single crochet petals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, there's a slip stitch between each of these petals. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to try doing some live streams maybe. I did live streams for a while on Twitch. I was getting some creepers, and I don't enjoy creepers. And so we're gonna try live streaming on YouTube again. I might have some live streams up. I am not sure. I've debated whether I want to just like erase everything and start this channel fresh. But for now, we're just gonna keep everything because I'm too lazy to do all that. So, curlicues. This is my little to-go kit. I take it to work. It has stitch markers, it has sewing needles, tapestry needles, thread, and then I go through the bottom because it's nice and easy now. And then we just flip over and we loop it together in a spiral shape. I'm threading through the back. You guys can't see. It's really hard to see white. Everyone complains about black, but I think everyone forgets that white is also very hard to distinguish, at least for me. Have a rose. And then I loop up this last petal. I just kind of stitch it in the back to the petal in the row before it, so that it forms this, yeah. You get it. And then we loop down. We tie in a knot. Everyone's like, ooh, knots. Yeah, knots. Because I think they're some of the most secure ways to keep things in. And then we thread it to the middle and push up through the middle. The cotton gets stuck on everything, and it's my least favorite fabric to work with, or fiber to work with. I also spin. Maybe we'll get some spinning on this channel. I don't know, because my sister has a demon cat that likes to eat my spinning wheel whenever I bring it out. I have an electric spinning wheel. My antique is in the garage because it's too big and it needs... My rabbit was making a ton of noise. There he is, the beans. It makes a ton of... No, that's not what I was saying. The antique got broken by the beagle and the rabbit last year. So I got an electric. I have a trash can below me that the scraps go into. There's our little glow-in-the-dark flower. Now, we're going to pause the video and we're going to adjust it so that you guys can see me packing. I don't know if this angle will work out very well, but let's start. I have stuff all over my desk from working on frogs last night. I was trying to get as many frogs done as possible because I need something like 15 frogs. I'm at like 10, so ignore me flubbing this. Okay. Grab our crinkly tissue paper. If you don't like crinkles, skip this part. Got cards. Says thank you. Now, before I get to putting this card in, I did measure. The issue is not the measurements. The issue is when I measured, it's the outside of the box. It does not measure for the space inside the box, so my cards are just slightly too big for my box. I only have like 2 left, and then we're switching, so I try and match the washi tape to whatever I'm sending out. Fortunately, I do not have glow-in-the-dark washi tape, though it'd be cool. Now, because this is our first Firefly order, we're going to set this on the side. I'm gonna put Firefly butt and flower. Back over here. So what I do is I just kind of crunch them in. It doesn't look great, and I kind of hate it. I hate it a lot. Look, handmade with love. Those are my little stamps. And then we close this off. And it will get its address done. Okay. I'm gonna pause this here. I might see you guys later, see what I can do tonight. But I have some errands to run, so see you later. Hi guys, I'm back. So the appointment went well. We ran our errands. I'm going to turn you. Look how cute our new board is. Yay! The hair is getting worse as the day goes on. It is very hot and humid outside, like 100 degrees. So I'll show you what I'm working on. This little guy got legs, and his ends are weaved in. He just needs some armature. This little guy, if I had eyeballs, he would have been done, but I forgot my eyeballs at home. We're gonna work on that. Tonight, our plans are to finish the 2 I just showed you, and then weave in the ends of this one, get armature on that guy, finish this guy if I can. We're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do, so I'll show you the dilemma here. Exact same color, different dye lots. Can you see that? It's really different. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna make his little toesies. Maybe just do like his legs in this color and the arms in the other color, or we'll figure it out. And I'll update you guys when I do. And then if I can get through all of that, we're going to make a celebration frog out of these colors, and that brings our total number of frogs to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 frogs. which means I only have to do a couple more tomorrow. I got my schedule for the next couple weeks at work. I work 7 days straight, and quite a few of those are 8-hour shifts. So I'm gonna be very tired, but I should be able to get work done at work, like knitting work done at work. The main issue is I won't be able to record at all at the time that I'm at work, so it'll probably just be quick updates in the morning before I head off, and then maybe if I'm not incredibly exhausted, updates at the end of the day. But I don't normally get off until 9 o'clock, so it's pretty late. Speaking of, it is, like I said, recording off my phone. It is 4:21 on July 17th. I don't know if I've ever mentioned the date in any of the vlogs so far. But yeah. So it's 4:28. I've got 10 minutes on this one, 20 on that, an hour on that one, an hour on that one. It's like three-ish hours. I still need to eat dinner, get ready for bed, and then I'll knit in bed. But yeah, that's an update. Yeah, I don't know if I'll record anymore tonight. But you guys will know. Good morning, guys. I ended up not recording anything last night because it got super dark super quick. Today is June 18th. I work 1 to 5 at my normal job. Let's see, what did I get done last night? I don't know if I showed it this time, but I sewed in the ends, got some armature in there. When I say armature, I mean bread ties. It's just so that these little guys are nice and posable. And I use bread ties because it's less sharp than like normal wire. And I like to make my things kid friendly. This little guy glows in the dark. Let's see, I decided to do all of this guy. Remember we were having that debate about the color plots. So I did this little guy's arms and legs in that second color. I don't think it looks awful. There's definitely a difference, but I think it's okay. So that guy got done. We sewed up this one and gave him a mouth, but it got too dark and my nifty little shoulder lights ran out of battery. So we stopped him, and then just before going to sleep, I did this little guy. He needs eyes and pretty much everything, but we're gonna work on this today. I got just a couple hours before I go to work, and then I'll probably bring frogs to work on frogs at work too. Here's our little basket of frogs. Our snakes are in there too. And at the very bottom we have a couple fishies, but like eyeballs everywhere. I'm gonna see if I can knit on camera for a little bit, figure out how to speed that up so you guys aren't seeing the whole hour and whatever it takes for me to put on legs on my frogs. But I'm gonna listen to a podcast while I knit. I'm re-listening to all the Welcome to Nightville. Oh yeah, and you see this guy? This is my boppy pillow. Crocheters, knitters, I really recommend getting one of these because I knit like this. It's very helpful. So I'm gonna pause it here, put on a playlist of something, and see if I can speed this up later. If not, we're just gonna cut to the next video.
It helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he describes by creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves. It helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he describes by creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves. So then, why?
Okay, now we just gotta weave in all of these ends. I do it all at once, so I don't have to do it each leg, as I put the armature in. So we're gonna weave them all in. I like the colors of this guy. He might become a permanent fixture in my shop as like an espresso frog. Speaking of my shop, you can find me as Silent as Yarn on Etsy. And this frog pattern is by Dots Pebbles. I will look it up later, and I will try and put a link in the description to the frog pattern, because it's super cute. There for a while, it was so popular among the knitters, like hundreds of people were doing it, and you can sometimes still see like the stop motion with them. My frogs are slightly bigger than a lot of them. Yeah, it's because I don't like to kill my hands. My hands already hurt all the time. So I use a bigger needle, 4.5, something like that, millimeter. I also use double pointed needles, because when we do things like, my snakes are tangled, like the snakes, I don't want to sew all this, so I knit it in the round. Snake. I'm thinking about doing small dragons. I do big dragons. I'm thinking about doing small dragons, using like the head of the snake. It'll go down to the neck, and then it'll go up into a body. Yeah. These guys are super long, by the way. Okay. You can see my beanie babes. He's a cutie pie. Got some in all of the ends. I'm sorry I itch. Yarn just has floaties everywhere. It's just how it goes. So, oh hi. This is Dolby. Dolby, guess I want to say hi to everyone. Say hi. This is Demon Cat. This is my sister's cat. We're gonna just drop him. He's a big cat. He's like 25 pounds. Dolby. He's done. I will take pictures of this guy tonight when I get off at work, to list him. Most of what you're going to see is not listed on my Etsy, unless you order like mystery stuff. If you order mystery stuff, you can get any of these little guys. Or you can always order custom stuff. I do have a couple custom listings on my Etsy. This guy, however, is going to be listed later tonight as probably a coffee frog. Coffee or espresso. On to the next one. Oh, before we do that, that is officially frogs for one craft fair. Got to do 5 more frogs. My fairy frogs need to get wings. I'll probably do that tomorrow, because I don't work until later in the afternoon tomorrow. So I'm going to make the bodies of the next 5 frogs, or as much as I can get done before I go to work. Of the next couple frogs, and then do the legs at work. And I'll see you later after I get off work. I'll do a quick update. It's gonna be like 5 o'clock. I'll be getting ready to do dinner almost as soon as I get off work. Yeah, I'm gonna keep working until I go to my normal job, I do that because, like, I consider knitting my full-time job. My other one's my part-time job. But most people don't consider knitting a normal job. They consider it a hobby. But I have my business license, so it is a job. And I enjoy my job a lot. My hands aren't too sore. I was expecting my hands to be more sore. They're slightly swollen around the knuckles. It's not too bad. I normally do not knit this much, but I have 2 craft fairs next month. One is the Morgantown Art Walk, which I always do super well at. I've sold out a couple times. And then a week after that, I have the Bridgeport Sporting Complex, which is supposed to be huge. They're expecting over 1,000 people. They have something like 60 vendors at the moment, and they're 1 week after another. So one Saturday I'll be at Morgantown, the other I'll be at Bridgeport. Yeah. And I've never done that before. I've never done a craft fair right after another that's this big. So I'm excited. I'm trying to work through as much as physically possible. I probably won't get all of this done, but we might do a couple how many can I get done in a day type videos over the next couple weeks. But yeah, I'm gonna get to work. Hi guys, we're in the car again. Today is next day. I don't know what the date is. Yeah, that's not telling me anything. It is currently 10 o'clock. We're not moving. I'm just chilling in the parking lot. My mom's donating for BioLife, so I tagged along because the Michael store is right next door. So we're gonna go get some yarn. Right now I'm working on some spiders. I might get button eyes for the spiders because I think it's super cute, and to get safety eyes that close together just does not work for me. So this is what we're going to be working on for the next couple hours. I do work later today. I work the night shift tonight, so I'll be going to work at 3 to 9. So yeah, but right now we're just going to work on some spiders. I'm trying to remember the pattern, because I never wrote it down the first time, and as a pattern maker, that's my fault. Please, if you're making patterns yourself, please write it down. Also, I'm a mess. I kind of got rushed out of the house because I didn't know that she was going today. And if I get the opportunity to not drive, I take the opportunity to not drive. So yeah, this is what we're doing. I'll update you guys in a little bit. And no, I did not get that frog listed because I was super tired after work. I did get a couple frogs done yesterday at work, so I'll show you guys that when I get home. But yeah. Hi guys, I'm back. I'm home. I got ready for work. I leave in about 2 hours for work. And today is June 19th, because I know I didn't mention that earlier. So let me show you what I got done yesterday while I was at work. This little guy got his little feet in place, and I did all of the sky. He is so bright in picture. Oh my goodness. He's a little Cheeto. And then I started another frog, but at 13 frogs, I'm currently just a little burnt out on frogs, so I'm gonna give these guys a break for a while. And you saw I started the spiders earlier, so this is one of my ton of to-go bags. So this is the one I got at Renaissance Fair the other day. Take the stuffing out of it. Look how pretty that is. Yeah. Let's see where my little guy is. So it's a little spider, if you can't tell. He will get button eyes, like I said. The issue, the reason I do button eyes on these guys is because when you put two safety eyes too close together, the backings overlap, becomes less safe, and it's just difficult, and I don't enjoy doing it. So I'd rather do buttons and give everyone a heads up, hey, these are buttons, they're gonna come off if they're played with too roughly, instead of doing safety eyes, which people assume are safe. So I'm gonna keep working on spiders. I got a little bit done. This is how I normally knit, by the way. I normally knit with 5 needles. When I do octopi, I knit with 6. The 2 needle thing is just for a handful. But I'm using this striped yarn, which is why they're going through colors. And my friend and I were talking, and he thinks, and I think it would be cool too, to do like embroidery on the butts of the spiders. Like summertime, we're gonna do some flowers, rainbows maybe, like some spider webs, spats, pumpkins, skulls in fallish time, maybe some icicle ones in winter. I think you're super cute. He needs eyeballs. I don't have any buttons the size that I want for these guys right now. I was browsing buttons earlier and I found like rainbow ones that I might get. So there's that. I'm gonna keep working on those until I go to work, and probably at work too, because I'm wanting 10 and 5, so 15. I'm wanting 15 before my next craft shows. And then let me show you what I got at Michael's. I had a $5 off 15 coupon that I wanted to use up. This is a great tip for people who want to expand their yarn stash, but do not have a good budget. Fill out the surveys that the stores send to you. They normally give you coupons in return, which is so nice. 5 off 15 is amazing when you're buying yarn. So just gonna throw that. I got this one. I don't actually work with Chanel yarn very often. It's gonna be a mess, but that middle cabinet right there is all Chanel yarns. And that's my only bit of Chanel yarns, but I'm working on making bigger stuffed animals with Chanel yarns. So one way to size up and size down, which I use a lot when I'm writing patterns, is I like to size up, you just go up a couple yarn sizes and then maybe a needle size or 2. To size down, you go down a couple yarn sizes and maybe a needle size or 2. And that just, it gives you a wide variety of sizes. So I'm going to do some octopi in this. There was a whole bunch of ones. Finally decided on this one because it's kind of summery, springy. I know we're heading into summer now, but fall is also something that's always there. And then for chickens and blueberries, I'll probably do a couple big blueberries out of this. But Stardew Valley recently had their big update. And I know, let me squish this down into place so the yarn ball doesn't, or the label doesn't go anywhere. But the chickens are really popular, and I already make chickens. I don't have any around me right now, so I can't show you. But I'm gonna make some Stardew Valley chickens with this, and I got some purple because I'm always low on like purple, red, and yellow. I don't ever have those colors. But yeah, that was my little update. I'm gonna drink some tea before I go to work. I know I'm drinking hot tea and 1,000 degrees outside. It'll be okay. I'm gonna keep working on my spiders. If anything big happens, I'll update you. Oh, and before I forget, I did take pictures of our little coffee friend. So either tonight when I get home or sometime when I have some downtime at work, or tomorrow while I'm waiting for an appointment, I will post this little guy. So even though I only have one made, whenever I do a listing, I normally list 5 because they only take me 2 hours, and that's normally 2 hours I can spare to make a quick frog. So yeah, there will be 5 of this little guy listed, and then if they're popular, I relist them again. But that's on my Etsy. Almost certain I have an Etsy link. If not, Salem Does Yarn on Etsy. You can also find me on Instagram at Salem Does Yarn and on Coffee as Salem Does Yarn if you ever want to buy me a coffee. But yeah, that's it. I'll catch you guys up later. Hi guys, I'm back. I just finished another spider. But I wanted to show you what I did. It's not the best embroidery, but I think it's adorable, especially from a distance. Again, you'll get eyes later. Not all of my spiders are going to be embroidered, but I quite like it. It's cute. But anyway, that's my update. I'm getting ready to go to work here pretty soon. Yeah, we're just gonna continue making spiders the rest of the day. Hi guys, it is Thursday the 20th, June 20th. It's currently 10:48. I'm getting ready to go to work. Today's a long shift. I get off at 9 o'clock again, which is why you guys didn't get updated last night. Last night we finished 3 more spiders at work, bringing our total up to 6. They are all slightly different. The legs will get straightened out a little bit. They'll get eyes, they'll get some embroidery on some of them. Today is a rest day. My hands, tingly, we're all swollen up through here. So we're taking a rest day, no knitting at work today. I have not knit at all today. We're also standing, so you might get a different view of everything. I don't know if you guys would be able to see this. I have a woodpecker on my porch right now. Like one of the really big ones. Okay. But yeah, so that is our day. We're gonna work on some designs without knitting them. This is something I do sometimes. My trusty notebook for things when I just work out little designs, tally off things that I want to make eventually. So I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm also writing a book. That was very loud. So I'm going to work on my book. I'm also going to bring a book with me because it's a very long shift. This starts my 5 days of 8-hour shifts over the last 2 days that I worked 6-hour shifts, 4 to 6-hour shifts. So yeah, 3 people decided to take vacation at the same time, so it's just my manager and I splitting the entire workday. But yeah, that's the life update. So I'm thinking tomorrow I also work 1 to 9, so I'm thinking tomorrow we'll do one last update. We'll kind of wrap it up tomorrow, and then I'll edit and see if I can post by Saturday. That is my goal. Oh yeah, and I did post the coffee frogs. I don't remember when I did that. But coffee frogs are up. If you want to check them out in my Etsy, you can also do custom orders of any color frogs. I have so much yarn. And mushrooms, and I do custom orders on quite a few things. It's currently June, so it's Pride Month. I have a whole Pride section, and I'm always willing to do custom orders of any Pride colors that you want. But yeah, that's my goal, is to get this up by the 22nd, and then do every other week, and in the between weeks do tutorials, challenges, stuff like that. So that's my goal. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you up tomorrow. Hi guys, it's June 21st. Happy solstice, either yesterday or today. And today's my last video. I'm gonna try editing. Thank you so much for following along. I did not get any work done yesterday. I was letting my hands rest. They're still a little swollen, but we'll see what we can do. I slept with the nifty wrist braces last night. So let's see if that helped. But yeah, I'm gonna try editing. I've never edited before, so hang with me. Also, if you like this video, or if you at least tolerated it, give me a like. If you want to see this channel grow, because we are a baby channel. We're just starting off. I've never done consistent videos, and the videos in the past that I have done are not great quality. I'm working on it. So we're working on growing. You can subscribe to see further videos. I'm gonna get ready to start tutorials starting next week. And those will be like every other week type things, between the blogs. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to try and edit until I have to go to work. And then hopefully this will go up tomorrow on the 22nd. But yeah, check out my Etsy shop if you want to. I have a ton of froggy lizards. I have a ton of froggy friends. I have goblins, mushrooms, whole Pride collection, dragons. And now the bunny is cleaning himself. You see that? You see the little bunny right there? Right there. He says good. Yes. Good day. But we're gonna get ready to go try and edit. We'll see how it goes. Again, thank you guys so much. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. Do I need more content? I tried to include some knitting, but I think I need to include more next time. It's just been a very busy week for me, personally at work, because of the whole 3 people calling off all week type thing. So it's been very busy. I want to try and get showing more knitting next time. But anyway, I'm Michelle. This was Salem Does Yarn, and I'll see you guys next time.